Okay, so the Meilong 3M. If you've seen reviews on this cube, this is getting a lot of attention. Some say that it's even better than their main, and it's only $6. But there's another cube that's released at the same time as the Meilong. That is, the RS3M 2020. You guys know how I feel about this cube. It's only $3 more than the Meilong, but is it worth spending a few extra dollars for the RS3M? Anyways, let me tell you about these two cubes. Starting with its feel, the Meilong 3M had a sandy feeling out of the box. Personally, I didn't really enjoy this sandy feel, so I lubed it with plain D&M, and the cube felt much smoother and the sandy feeling did go away, along with its increased speed of course. As for the RS3M, the cube also had a sandy feeling, though for some reason, I found it quite satisfying. However, I did find the cube a bit too fast for me when I unboxed it, so I lubed it with Traxxas 50K, which slowed the cube down, and it still maintained a satisfying sandy feel. After some time, I did feel like the lube did slow it down a bit too much, so I added some D&M, which brought it to a faster speed, which made the cube feel a lot smoother and actually got rid of the sandy feeling. Overall, I preferred the feeling of the RS3M, though the Meilong is very close. As for stability, both these cubes I'd say are very stable. However, I would give a slight edge to the Meilong 3M because I don't feel like the pieces move around as much as the RS3M 2020. The internal design can easily prove this. As you can see on the Meilong 3M, the pieces leave pretty much no space for them to move around, and for the RS3M, the pieces leave a little more space between themselves. This allows for less friction to take place. On the topic of internal design, I do have to say, if you see the Meilong's internal design, it looks much more basic and less complex compared to the RS3M, which in my opinion gives the cube a somewhat basic feel, which honestly I think is expected for this price range anyway. As for corner cutting, if you've seen my previous videos, I say that the corner cutting on the Meilong isn't really that good. However, after some time with the cube, for some reason I found the corner cutting to be much more tolerable and better than how I explained it. But that was only my experience when doing solves. When testing the cube, although it can cut past 45 degrees, it does take more effort than the RS3M. But as you all know, there's a very low chance of you doing a corner cut that's over 45 degrees in a solve. What matters are the smaller corner cuts. And both of these cubes corner cut pretty much the same. I feel like the Meilong's corner cutting does require a bit more effort and has a more snapping motion compared to the RS3M. A topic I think I should add is its overall quality and how premium these cubes feel. Although the Meilong has pretty good quality for its price, the RS3M feels much more premium and higher quality than the Meilong. I honestly think that it should cost more than just $9 because this cube feels amazing. Another thing I should say is that the RS3M has a dual adjustment system. In previous videos, I've been calling this a tension system, but then I learned that it's actually a spring compression system. I'm so dumb. Anyways, now knowing this makes the cube much more worth it. The last cube to have this system was the Meilong WRM, which costed $39. So getting a system like this for only $9 is amazing. With the Meilong at $6, I recommend spending a few extra dollars to buy the $9 RS3M 2020. Okay, so based on the information, obviously I think that the RS3M is the winner, but that's for me. Although the RS3M is the winner, some say that both these cubes are equally as good. So watching some other reviews could help you decide more on which cube is the better fit for you. Okay, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and make sure to follow me on Instagram at CatTheCuber. Thanks for watching guys, bye.
Bye.